Hello and welcome back to Haywire Gamers. It's Jonathan here for some more Dawn of 4. We'll get straight into it.
The Orc invasion is far more serious than we originally imagined.
It's hard to get rid
The
of
Imperial Navy, with the help of the Blood Raven's battle barge, the Litany of Fury, has regained tenuous control of the space around the planet. However, the number of Orc troops and supplies that have reached planetside far exceeds our original estimates. The Orc menace has spread throughout the low-population areas of the planet.
Whatever shall
Civilians are fleeing en masse to the cities, where they hope the higher concentration of Imperial Guard can protect them. Due to our recent actions, we were able to destroy several Orc forward encampments and kill many of their leaders. So we can expect at least a brief respite from further Orc attacks in this area. The Blood Ravens have returned to the capital city of Magna Bonum to prepare the defenses during this downtime.
Sounds like a plan. Let's see what these defenses do. Oh, look at that. Lovely map. We can see where the Orcs have landed. And I'm pretty sure they're going to want a lot more of that map by the time this is over. But hey. I'll go siege.
Brother Mateel, second squad is to man those buildings opposite the market streets. Go! Brother Tantheus, take 9th squad and shore up our defenses along our southern flank. We need those gun emplacements operational.
Damn right. Can't beat some heavy bolters.
That is correct, Brother Corrales. Begin executing Protocol 18. We will silence that Orc artillery.
It seems to be a shit ton of artillery considering how much is hitting there. How can they beat
My
Thunderhawk
lord,
going?
I have taken the liberty of stationing my Imperial Guard around the key facilities, including the spaceport and power plant.
Your initiative is admirable, Colonel, but I need you to pull your men back to this location where they can concentrate their defense.
But if we abandon the spaceport...
We cannot hold the spaceport, Colonel. We have to maximize our defense in one location to assure victory. Do not mistake the Orcs' simple manner for stupidity. They are far more cunning than they may seem. Now go.
There you go. Gabriel Angelos, he knows what it's all about.
Yes, my lord. I do not agree with this course of action. Why are we sitting back waiting for the Orcs to strike? We should attack! Surely it is better than doing nothing.
He and an Imperial
You would have
Fist
us meet the Orcs on open ground?
Walls and waiting for the
That
enemy
would
to
be
come
madness. It is written in the Codex Astartes that this situation calls for a defensive action.
Of course. You are right. Perhaps patience is the better virtue here.
Hey, just wants to read the Codex and tell everyone. You know,
Brothers,
Gilliman
the
knows
Orcs
exactly
have
what he's
overrun the
about.
city. This transgression shall not stand. We will fight
That's a bit unfair.
until the last Orc is dead. Heavy
Fear
bolter
denies
turrets have been
faith.
made
Stupid.
available to us. Be sure
what
to
he's
place
doing.
their defensive
stand
power
ready.
wisely.
I await
Landmines
your
are now available for
instructions.
placement
Excuse me.
in our enemy's paths.
So, what do we even want to do here? You.
Yes, Lord?
Well, as your lord and master, I'm ordering you to build
The
another.
Orcs maintain an iron grip on the city's strategic points. We must break their hold and
them up.
deny the Orcs their supplies.
Oh, we will deny them their supplies. We'll deny them everything. God damn it. This is what happens whenever mouse cursor
Position
doesn't lock the
secure.
game and they end up going to a different screen. So if you see janky
For the
movements, that's what's
Emperor!
causing
Here to
it.
serve. Initializing build
No.
protocol.
Not the children. Jesus, the children are tiny. And the adults are scared. Don't worry, we will protect you from the Orcs by hiding here and
Taking
not
hits.
coming forward.
Fear denies faith.
Taking hits? Who's taking hits and why? What are you guys doing?
We are the Emperor's
Right,
chosen
well.
skins.
That tells me I want to send some help down there. You
There
too.
is no such thing as innocence.
Do you know what there is
Only
thing? That's
degrees of
getting down
guilt.
here and helping. Only degrees of guilt. Well,
I await your instructions.
the mentality of the
I will
Imperium.
do as you
Everybody
ask.
is wrong. I suppose it's true. Depends what you mean by guilty of. Oh, look at this. They're taking my
Yes,
strategic
my
point.
lord.
Dudes. No. Let's get that guard squad slightly better. You,
Yes, my
sirs,
lord.
come and help.
Following orders.
Yeah, go on. But the guard can't
The Emperor
do
protects.
some things. They can make
Yes,
it for
sir.
in money. In money. In numbers. I don't think you
Yes,
get paid to be a
most
guardsman.
beneficent one.
Stop getting shot by orcs. Get over here and help defend us.
This day shall be a
Right.
glorious one
That's
for
gonna be
the
grand in a
Imperium.
minute. We're gonna get that and get more requisition on the go.
Yes, most beneficent one.
I shall build us another stupid place for a
With
generator
all
to
due
fit. Not to
haste.
fit.
The
Okay,
enemy is attacking.
we need to pay more attention to what we're doing, don't we? Works, more incoming.
We stand ready.
Squads sitting ready. We need these
Reporting,
guys.
sir.
Well,
Yes, my lord.
we got a couple of grenades.
The Emperor protects.
No, I had no problem with having a couple of grenades in the mix. So we'll do that. Okay,
Yes, Lord.
you've successfully done the
With all
needful
due
here.
haste.
We're gonna get a power
I
generation up and
await
running
your
because I get it.
instructions.
We're not in a point where
I will
we're
do
having
as
to
you
rush. I mean, we're not about to be jumped by the orcs in any meaningful sense and annihilated or overrun. Especially if they're going to come from these two directions. I mean, we're going to send a squad up here and get all this shit now. In fact, we should
Yes,
do that
my
now.
lord.
The
Guard
Emperor
squad,
protects.
let you do it.
We'll get
No, we'll
through
not.
this, I know it.
Right,
Yes,
we're going to let
my
the guards
lord.
do that. He goes up here and
Objective
takes that.
acquired.
Hire our guardsmen.
My
do it.
knowledge is at your disposal.
Get a couple of
Knowledge is
plasmas
power.
as well.
Hide it well.
Kiss. There we go. Yay. Another grenade. There we go.
I stand ready.
Our guardsmen will be up to full. Here doesn't really need any help at the minute because we've got
Yes,
all
most
the bolter turrets
beneficent one.
everywhere. I don't even think there's a maximum of how many of these you can build. I
Initializing
know in
build
later
protocol.
bits of the game. I don't know if they did in Winter Assault. But in Dark Crusade, I think the max you can build are 6 turrets and things like that. Which makes a wee bit more sense than what you currently have. Oh, look at these poor guys running from the orcs. No, don't kill the civilians. For some reason the orcs are ignoring the civilians.
I await
It's a very
your
on-orc thing to do.
instructions.
Normally they'd just be jumping up the civilians and eating them. Well, not eating them, but killing them because, you know, orcs. It's what they do. Okay. We'll fire up
Build
one
routine
more.
721
That should be enough. 5 turrets
initiated.
there should be plenty. You guys...
Heresy grows
Exactly
from
are you
idleness.
guys doing? Exactly what way did you guys go to take that point? You physically couldn't walk through these guys, so you walked the long way around? You must have. Oh god, god damn
On
it.
alert,
We don't even
brothers.
own this yet.
The enemy must be
Yes, my
nearby.
lord.
Here to serve.
Do you know what? We're gonna just build another turret because we can. Yeah, we're not put one there, but we can put one here. We're gonna put one here as well. Yep,
I will do
put
as
one
you
there.
ask.
We're gonna send these guys over here to take that back. We shall get our
Yes,
little
Lord.
dude here to get one more power generator.
Build routine
That's 6.
721
Should be
initiated.
plenty. Plenty because it's maximum. We'll need to get an armory on the go then as well. We'll select to bring
I
that
will
down.
do
Doesn't matter,
as
we're not
you
building
ask.
it right away. That's all dealt with. Get the squad cap further up.
Taking
Area
damage secured.
There's nothing else for these guys
Ever
to do
vigilant.
here. Is there anything on this side?
Maintain attack formation.
There's bound to be something on this side. There is.
Fear our wrath.
In fact, it looks like the orcs can actually get up here. Oh, it doesn't. It looks like it's a crater. That's okay. That is okay. And the dokays. Okay,
I
you're
await
finished.
your
Get yourselves
instructions.
over here, sirs. And
Position
this will build
secure.
this. Perfect.
I will do as you.
So, retake the city, capture strategic
Ask.
points. What is the retake this? Capture the strategic point and retake the city. We don't even have a map. Because, you know, why not? I'm assuming we want to take everything. We'll just take everything that we can on the way up here. We're just going to knock the orcs out as
Yes,
we
Lord.
go. Everything's built. These are all built. You're doing your thing. We have you building this strategic point, which is perfect. Guardsmen can just hide behind here once we send our marines out to do everything. They can act as our little extra buffer against anything coming towards us. Anything scurry and work like. Come on. Any chance of building that armor anytime today? Probably not. No time soon anyway. Eh? The Imperium, waiting forever to the army
I
to build.
await your instructions.
Well, there's nothing else available that we really need to build. There's no reason to build minefields. The orcs aren't going to prove that much of a threat. I mean, we have our our turrets up here, and we're going to have a shit ton of them.
Heresy
So
grows from position secure.
heresy does grow from
I
idleness.
await your instructions.
But
Initializing build
what we're more interested
protocol.
in is
Yes,
not
Under
idleness,
fire.
but building lots and
I
lots of
shall
turrets
obey.
to assist in the
Initializing
glorious
build protocol.
At
retake.
your command.
Can they go down here?
Moving out.
They can go down there, right, so we should really build a couple more turrets up there then as well, just in case. This means we want to
Orders
send
received. Fear denies
you two
faith.
lads
On alert, brothers.
over here with the
The
two
enemy
squads.
must be nearby.
With all due haste.
There we go. He's building. Perfect. What can we do down here? You guys need to
enemy is
research because
attacking.
you can. You need upgraded because you can. We need to get grenades on the go because we can. I mean, we have so much income coming in at the minute, this isn't even relevant. We could just spam everything, but we'll see what we can build first of all before we start
As
faffing
you
about
wish.
making things. Look, here they come.
Initializing build
Civilians are building
protocol.
right, those guys are in place. We've now
I
got two
await
turrets
your
here.
instructions.
Let's go for our third.
Initializing build protocol.
Is anything else unlocking for us? Can we build anything else new? I don't think so. I mean, yeah, there's nothing else really coming out that we need. We're just going to build some squads. 5 more squads.
The enemy is
While
attacking.
the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
Venerate
peace.
the immortal Emperor. With
Taking
me,
a task.
The
brothers.
Emperor protects.
Right, well, at the minute, you guys are going to go with what you have. I mean, that's
He
two
who
squads,
stands
Marines.
with me shall be my
Let's see what
brother.
they can do.
Marine squad deployed.
For terror.
We'll advance these guys up a wee bit.
Take
See
By
what
my
happens,
command.
eh?
Attack!
Like, I mean, at the end of the day,
I
the wrecking
serve
phase.
mankind.
The Marines!
Follow
Starface
me.
can
As
do
the
that.
orcs have built their infernal structures within the city walls. By my command. Destroying these structures is vital if we are to regain control
Space
over the
Marines,
city.
Oh, we will destroy them. Does that give us another objective?
Space Marines,
Is that what you're saying
advance.
to me? Oh, yes, more bigger
Marine
targets
squad
as well.
deployed.
Follow me into battle.
2 more squads. Hell
Faith
yeah.
is our shield. Orders
Nice.
received, brother.
Come on, you guys. We're going to give these guys some
Heresy
plasma
grows
and
from
missile, I think, is
idleness.
going to be a good idea.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be
Okay. Destroy the orc structures, retake the city, capture the strategic
Marine
market.
squad
Yeah,
deployed.
not exactly a difficult
I
task here.
await your instructions.
Taking haste.
With all
I don't
due
even know if I
haste.
should build any more structures here. These guardsmen,
here.
in fact, are going to...
We'll get through this, I
They're
know
going to
it.
defend this area. Because they
I
can.
await your instructions.
Do we need to put anything here? Oh, for God's sake, come on. This is because we're spamming out our marine squads and upgrading them.
Taking heavy
I will
fire.
do as
They
you
can have
ask.
Marine
fun.
squad deployed.
What is happening here? Oh, a
We
war
can't
track.
hold,
Right,
my
guys,
Retreat!
don't retreat.
Let
Kill
them
it.
have it!
Come on, you've got plasma weaponry.
Let
Just
them
do it.
have it!
Area
Let them have
secure.
it! Charge!
Well,
Let
I had
them
hoped that
have
they wouldn't
it!
send those in. Oh, brilliant. Actually, we can do the needful and give ourselves a couple
Marine
of
squad deployed.
missile turrets, which we definitely need right now. That's okay. That should be fine.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. For
Let's
the
keep pushing
Emperor.
forward with these guys. Squad, kick your ass is heading on. These
Awaiting
two
orders.
are...
Regroup!
There you go.
We are the Imperial Guard. It is time we started acting like it.
Okay, so Commissar starts shooting everyone.
Reporting, sir. Charge!
Come on,
Taking
goods.
damage.
Be the Imperial Guard and die, please. That's what you're good for.
I await your
Look
instructions.
at this guy. These ones are up here just hanging out, relaxing, taking it easy.
With all
The
due
Emperor
haste.
Just like,
protects.
we don't know what the problem is. Sure, is there really an issue down there? I'm sure they'll find it out.
Here
They'll sort
to
it out
serve.
fine. Don't worry about it. It's like, yes, guys, people aren't dying down
With
there or
all due
anything.
haste.
Alright, we're doing.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
You guys are going to push up here and take this. Because
By
you
my
can.
command. Attack!
You guys are
Yes, my lord.
I controlled group 2.
Walk softly.
What's your
We're
order?
gonna head
Carry a
there.
big gun.
Roller 1. You lot need to improve your attitude, guys. You really do. Just like that.
For terror. Confirmed. While the enemies of the
fire
Emperor
tonight,
still draw
Space.
breath, there can be no peace.
The Emperor interred on the
Hear
Golden
our
Throne.
wrath. Onward
Terrifying.
to glory.
So the most interesting thing that's happened in 40k
None
recently
shall
was
stop
reading
us.
Curse of the Wolven.
Engaging
There.
the enemy.
Just like last week. I
Understood.
literally bought it and read it in one day.
Attacking as ordered.
Should have probably been working harder when I was in work, but I said no, I'm reading this. Holy shit.
Taking damage.
It was a good story.
Attacking as
And
ordered.
the actual
softly.
campaign book for that's out.
Carry a
And
big gun.
Direct us to the
it
enemy.
actually is. Wow, plot
Weapons
progression in
at ready.
40k.
It is time.
Basically, the Wolven have started appearing
We will
with
crush the
the
enemies
Space
of
Wolves,
the Imperium.
go out looking for them.
We will
Turns out
crush
that
the
the Wolves
enemies
have
This
been a bit
day shall
crazy
be a
and
glorious
melee
one
happy
for the Imperium.
and a bit feral, to say the word.
Initiating
Have
attack protocol
their actual
23.
feral nature is sort of getting into the Space Wolves more
What
so,
would
and
you
the Space
have
Wolves are
me
becoming
stand
more
ready?
like them,
The Emperor protects.
which isn't exactly a good thing
My faith is
all the
my
time,
shield.
so
We stand
they get a
ready.
wee bit more feral themselves, but they're not like really
Taking
aren't
hits.
killing civilians or anything, you know, they're just really uppity for demons, let's kill. Which, you know, is sort of what they're there for.
Objective achieved.
So that's all
We
going
will
down.
crush the enemies of
Today,
the
the
Imperium.
Meanwhile,
enemy shall know
there's some
fear.
sort of like Thench changeling floating about, incriminating them as heretics and as being in league with the demons, which is then what the Dark Angels are led
He
to
who
believe.
stands with
The
me
Dark
shall
Angels
be
end out
my
getting a
brother.
fleet together, and at the end of the book, the
Maintain
freaking
attack formation.
Fang.
For the glory
Well,
of
not
the
so much the Fang, it doesn't
Imperium.
say the Fang, but all the planets within the
Stay vigilant,
Fenris
brothers.
system start getting bombarded
Commanded
from
by
orbit.
act.
And so it's so serious that there's at least 12 chapters involved in this. There's the Imperial Army, there's the Imperial Navy, and when I say that the Dark Angels are there, the freaking Rock is there,
Orders received, brother.
not Dwayne Johnson.
Ever vigilant.
Literally,
Praise
their
the
little
Emperor.
floating fortress, the last bit of
Space
Caliban
Marines,
left,
advance.
is their, you know, their home base is there, and they're attacking the Space Wolves, which is like, well,
By my command,
that's
Attack.
something. So, oh yeah,
he
Logan
who
Grimnar,
stands with me shall be my
Ulrich and
brother.
Logan
We
are
shall know
both
no fear.
Ever vigilant.
currently stuck in an earthquake underground, buried. So we don't
Fear
know what's happening to
denies
them.
faith.
Walk softly. Carry a
I
big
don't know
gun.
what's going to happen.
This day
The Grey
shall
Knights
be a
did survive.
glorious one for the Imperium.
They did survive,
For
and
terror.
Bjorn's still about.
My aim shall not falter.
Although apparently he didn't wake up. He was
For
talking
the
to people and he
Emperor.
didn't wake up,
Today,
which
the
was,
enemy
I thought was a
shall
bit
know
odd.
fear.
But I
Follow
know
me
now
into
from the
battle.
actual campaign book that it turns out he
While
can
the enemies of the Emperor still
fight
draw
astrally
breath,
now
there
as
can
well.
be no peace.
Yes, my
I
lord.
don't really get that.
Maintain
I don't
attack
understand
formation
where
with
that's
our
come from.
shield. Orders received.
You know,
Taking
He
damage.
who stands with
At the end
me
of the
shall
day, he
be
was like
my
a
brother.
bit of an uber
On
warrior,
alert,
and if you
brothers.
have listened
The
to the
enemy
audio
must
book,
be nearby.
can't even remember his name right now. It's the audio. It's the actual audio
Walk
book about him.
softly and carry a
After
big
basically
gun.
sort of shows you
He who
actually when he gets
stands with
turned
me
into a
shall
dreadnought,
be my
and
brother.
it's
What's your
details
order?
of how he was like
Ever
after
vigilant.
Lehman Ross
Maintain
left him
attack
behind,
formation.
which is very, very
Faith is our
interesting and very
shield.
good. Hey, look at that! We destroyed all the orc structures
What's your
because we were
order?
that good.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
So what exactly? I do not understand. Oh well, we're taking all the strategic points anyway, so it's not hardly relevant.
Beware the alien.
These guys can
the
sit here, I
mutant,
think.
The heretic.
We are
Yeah,
the
it's
Emperor's
I don't know
chosen.
why Bjorn is
Engaging
able to
the
fight
enemy.
astrally now, like he's a psyker or something when he quite clearly isn't.
Stay vigilant.
But I do know in the
brothers.
novel he didn't wake up and he talked to Crom, Dragon, Spain, Dragons,
Maintain
to
attack formation.
Dragonborn. He talked to one of the Great Wolves,
heavy
or one of the
fire,
Wolf
Space.
Lords, and told him to go to
Urge. Kill.
Fenris's moon and to see of the Grey Knights, because it was the only way to
Blast
save
and
the chapter.
damnation. A sacred machine cult has misfired and landed somewhere within the city. We must recover the structure and any survivors.
Well, where the shit did it
What's
land?
your order?
Today
tell me?
the enemy shall know fear. Today the enemy shall know
Look at the lost trip.
Taking damage.
Where? Where did it land, though? If you tell me where it landed, we can go and find it. Who knows?
Direct us to the enemy.
Who knows? We'll find out soon enough, I suppose. Yeah, it's.
He who stands with me shall be
I'm not
my
understanding
brother.
why he fights astrally.
Today the enemy shall know
Bjorn.
fear.
But I mean, Bjorn's pretty freaking awesome, so hey, if he wants
I
to fight
serve
astrally,
man's
I
mind.
do not got a problem with him fighting astrally if he wants to,
We stand
because
ready.
he's a bit of a beast.
Direct us to the enemy.
Come on,
Direct
man.
us to the enemy.
When Magnus led the attack on the Fang, he freaking fought Magnus, lost both his freaking arms, and then tried to, like, you know,
We stand
headbutt
ready.
charge Magnus off a freaking
Faith is our
cliff.
shield.
Today the enemy shall
He's a
know
good lad.
fear.
Heresy grows from
Today the
idleness.
enemy shall know fear.
Direct us to the enemy.
And it also
Taking
sort of
heavy
points
fire.
towards the
Awaiting
whole
orders.
prophecy that Lehman Ross did before he
Ever
left about the
vigilant.
wolf time, which is also freaking
Beware
awesome as
the
anything, because
alien,
it's like,
the mutant.
ooh, does that
the
mean that
heretic.
we're going to have him return? Because he said
Ever
during their final
vigilant.
battle, and the way the prophecy talked was all about how the Fang would grow old and be destroyed, blah blah blah. The Space Wolves themselves would be dying, which is pretty much now
We stand ready.
something that could actually be true, because
Heresy
they've
grows
lost
from
This
all their
day shall be a
they've lost
glorious one
Fenris, which is
for
where
the
they recruited
Imperium.
from. You know, they've lost their recruitment world. So that's not something that
He
you
who
generally
stands
recover
with
from.
me shall be my brother.
Faith is our shield.
Yeah, they're kind
The
of in a
Emperor
bad
protects.
position, which could be considered
Today
chapter
the
itself
enemy
as
shall
dying.
know fear.
I mean,
area
it's not
He who
something
stands
about the
with
actual.
me shall be my
And I
brother.
might be wrong about this, but I thought it was something about the Fenrisian physiology, or at least
Today
if not
the
that,
enemy
the actual
shall know
Fenris
fear.
system physiology of
Faith
everyone
and
in the
duty.
Fenris system that actually allowed the
The Emperor
Canis
protects.
Helix of the Space Wolves to operate
On
right,
alert,
because
brothers.
wasn't it when
The
everything
enemy
moved
must
the
be
Wolf Brothers as
nearby.
their successful chapter, it fucked them up really
We
badly,
are the Emperor's chosen.
and the Wolf Brothers had to end up getting put
Maintain
down because they
attack
were like really
formation.
susceptible to
Ever
becoming moved.
vigilant. Cleanse.
At least that's what I think. If memory serves,
He
that's
who
what happens.
stands with me shall be my brother.
Missile launcher, please, because the
Back
freaking
into
tracks are
the
annoying.
fray! Men, we must withdraw!
My aim shall
You
not
must
falter.
not withdraw, you
Carry a
should.
big
Enemy
shot.
is attacking.
On alert, brothers.
Ever
The
vigilant.
enemy must be
There's
nearby.
more out here.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Awaiting orders. Direct us to the enemy.
I wonder where the actual Mechanicus thing has landed.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Because right at
would
this
you
minute,
have me
ain't
do?
got a fucking clue.
Objective logged. At your
You
command.
lot, get the fuck up
Maintain
here and see if you can find out where they landed. I mean, we have most of the visibility around here, so I mean,
Taking
couldn't have
damage.
went that far.
Understood.
Well, I'm gonna say here because there's a freaking dreadnought sitting here. Guys, get around here now.
Onward to glory.
Get me that dreadnought, because holy shit, dreadnought.
Awaiting orders.
I want my dreadnought. Anyone who says they don't want a dreadnought
Heresy
is
grows
just
from
very, very
idleness.
silly.
What is your order?
Guys,
we are the
faster.
Emperor's chosen.
Faster! I can see a dreadnought sitting right here. Look at it, right here. I want
Yes,
that.
my lord.
Especially
At
poetic
your
since we were
command.
talking about
Securing
Bjorn.
objective. Engaging the enemy.
Interesting enough, Murder Fang seemed to be a bit not murder happy in the book either.
Fear our wrath.
He's like a wolf, and I'm assuming like
Stay
wolfen or a
vigilant,
guy who's in the
brothers.
beast mode
Stay vigilant,
wolf
brothers.
thing,
Maintain attack formation.
wolfeny
Weapons at
mode,
ready. It is time.
and he like just like to kill and
Moving
destroy
out.
everything, and now he's a little bit
Onward
more.
to glory.
seeing.
Emperor be praised. The machine cult is still intact.
Taking heavy
We must
fire.
get a servitor to
Fire
finish
the
its
instrument
construction
of his will.
To
immediately.
serve.
Stupid place to be.
Build routine
I am ready
721
to serve.
initiated.
Oh
Again.
yeah, we want that assault cannon. Guy, you're gonna go and blow
Moving
that
out.
up.
Fear denies faith.
You three are gonna go up here and
Weapons
help.
at
Today
ready.
the
You
enemy
two are
shall
gonna
know
push up this
fear.
way.
For the honor
Taking
of the
damage.
chapter.
They might not know fear. I
Follow
mean,
me into battle.
you're talking about orcs here. I don't think they'll know
Faith
fear too
is
much. What happened to him? Get him. Let's play with the Dead Space Marine. Hooray!
Command me. By his word,
Come on. You've got an assault
I
cannon.
shall end you.
Taking
Look at that
heavy
thing
fire.
firing. Look at that. Like, punch it. Damn right. Your stupid listening post has nothing. Does nothing against
To
the
me,
might
my
of
At
the
your
Dead.
command.
You lot, get back here.
Objective log. We
Look.
stand ready.
Command me.
Gotta
To
love the
me,
dreadnought.
my
This
brothers.
day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
It's a glorious one now that we have a
Even in
dreadnought walking
death,
along
I
with us.
still serve.
Today the enemy shall
It is
know
better
fear.
It's a
to
grim
die for the
fucking-
Emperor than
While
live
the
for
enemies of the
yourself.
Emperor still
It's a
draw
grim fucking
breath
fate to be a
let them
dreadnought.
be in
Eternal.
peace.
Very, very grim fate.
The Emperor
Having
protects.
went through
Fear
and
denies
read some of the stuff on it, when you think of how insane Murder Fang is,
Faith is our
and then you
shield.
see just how insane some
Initiating
dreadnoughts
attack
generally
protocol
are
23.
because they're, scary
Direct us
stuff
to the enemy.
stuck in that. You know, they even say generally some dreadnoughts go mad, especially Chaos Dreadnoughts. Holy shit!
I am
Holy
ready to
shit!
serve
They go totally
again.
fucked up. You know,
My
in that
aim
there's
shall
like
not
a cruel
falter.
punishment to make somebody a dreadnought. It's not a matter of we need a dreadnought. It's like I'm going to punish you and make you into a dreadnought. It's a scary fucking thing to happen.
Follow me
It's
into
generally
battle.
not liked.
Follow me into
That's what
battle.
happens when you decide to join the forces of chaos.
The revered dreadnoughts are standing
Position on the
by.
objective.
Build them at the machine
cult.
aim shall not falter.
Our tech marines shall build them
My
rather than the
aim
random
shall not
shitty
falter.
servitor. You guys did that. Yes, strategic points have all been taken. Excellent. So that means all we need to do is retake the city.
What is your order?
Which means we need a bast up here, basically.
Orders received. We
Good.
are the Emperor's chosen.
Go on, guys. You know you want to.
Faith is eternal.
Praise the
Enemy is
Emperor.
attacking.
Is eternal.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw
Yeah,
breath,
see, that's
there
right.
can be no
Falcon's right. You
peace.
guys should have more explosive rounds.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be
Taking
nearby.
damage.
Back to war.
Direct us to the enemy.
Okay, you guys are getting
Yes,
stuck
my
in.
lord.
Look,
Maintain
I'm
attack.
not
Direct
support.
us to the enemy.
At
You're
last,
just going to
back
annihilate
war.
everything
What would
because
you
you're a
have
freaking
me do?
dreadnought.
Follow me into battle.
They're all fine. There's not really a chance of anything coming down here and causing us
Yes,
trouble.
most beneficent one.
That's nice to know that we can now get dreadnoughts though. Next up, land raiders. Where's our land raiders?
Taking damage.
Let's do that.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
Dude,
peace.
fuck you just standing there for?
Identifying
Jesus
The
Christ.
Emperor protects.
Heresy
Stuck
grows
in.
from idleness. Understood.
Heresy grows
Yes,
from
my
idleness.
lord.
Yes, it
Orders
does.
received. Awaiting
Kicking ass
orders.
grows from walking our fucking dreadnought in here.
Awaiting orders.
Go.
Orders received.
Today, the
brother.
enemy shall know fear.
You need guys need
For
to fire
terror.
closer before he's on fire. Look how much of a damage this guy can take before he's any real issue. I mean, he can take a pounding. That's what happens when you're surrounded in like a shit ton of ceramite and adamantite. Look at him. Look at him being scary as fuck. I mean, Salt Cannon, Flamer, Power Fist. Scary, scary guy. But we like him, really. I think the Orcs are about to lose. I don't think they can win this. There's some random shit there. I'm not really worried about that. We didn't even go up that middle path.
Awaiting orders.
We pincered them like heroes.
Even in death, I still serve.
Let's see. Can we see you in there? No? Ah, well. There we go. Epic victory song time. Let's see what Isidore has to garn about this time. And I'm willing to bet he's got something
Knock
to
it
garn
off,
about.
all of yous. We's moving out. We's not gonna stay and fight. I's the biggest orc here, which means I's the leader of yous lousy bunch of gits. We've been waiting and waiting to fight these marine boys, and we's gonna stomp them bad good. To do that, we need the strength of all the boys, not a small, weak mob of runts like yous boys. Use your skull for something besides thumping. We's orcs, and we's were made for fighting and winning. Sure thing. You're the boss. We's gonna go get Big Boss Orc among us. He got something special planned for these humies.
And there we go. Have another leader based on who is the biggest. Interestingly enough, it was always thought that since Ulanar, nothing. I've mentioned this before about the Beast in the novels coming out this year from the Black Library. It's interesting though how it was. Ulanar was considered the biggest until Gazgul Thraka came along, but now it's like no, actually the Beast and everything that happens in the 32nd millennium was probably worse than the Ulanar. When it's like literally what I'm reading at the minute now, it's basically most of the Orc race is united behind the Beast, and that's why the Imperium's kind of in a fucking bad position at the minute. But hey, we know they survived because we're in the 41st millennia, not the 32nd. Although I'm pretty sure the events will lead to more shenanigans and the fact that the Imperium's a bit of a shit place to be in the 41st millennia. You know, there was one of the writers actually said recently, I read it, and I can't remember what it was. It was from the Horse Heresy Weekender, when they said that the Imperium started to die following the Horse Heresy. So in the 31st millennium, the Imperium was dying, and in the 41st millennium, it's in its death throes. So yeah, it it is pointing to end times Imperium. At any rate, we are not near the end times of this game anytime soon. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Do like, comment, subscribe, etc, etc, and